We're here in the lovely Napa Valley at Dos Colinas, the Hills family estate, right now with Wax Owls. Wax Owls, thank you for being here.
Thank you. We are stoked to be here.
Yeah, this is, as I've said many times this weekend, the most delightful place on earth, and we're very glad to have your music and share it with our audience. And there's a lot of it, man. We're going to hear 4 songs today. 3 of them are out in the world, and one's coming out September 17th. What's happening first today?
Yeah, so our first song is a song called Set It Free. It was actually the first song we ever released. And oddly enough, it's featured in a movie called What She Said that also comes out today. So if you feel like checking out What She Said, it's a great movie. So here's Set It Free. Walk soft in the pouring rain, still wild, but you miss this train. That hand like a tidal wave, strange, but you're standing brave. And if you fall back down, if you make it out, when they hear your sound, then you'll set them free. If you make it out, when they hear your sound, then you'll set them free. If you make it out, when they hear your sound, then you set them free. Thank you.
All right, man, it's a great song, dude. Thank you guys for adding the soundtrack to this absolutely delightful weekend. Man, this has been a total pleasure. You're closing us out in style. Thanks for being the last one.
Oh, yeah, our pleasure.
Man, we were either going to cross paths here or we are going to cross paths at Pilgrimage. We're probably crossing paths in Nashville during AMA, so it'll be a delight to see you then. We'll hoist another adult beverage, more than likely.
Yes.
And so in addition to Pilgrimage, what do you guys have going on in terms of new music? I mean, I know the single's being released. The next one's out September 17th. In terms of writing, recording, mixing, mastering new stuff, where are you guys at in production right now?
Yeah, we have our next song's coming out on the 17th. We're going to be out in Pilgrimage and playing some that festival and shows around Nashville. And then I think we're going to gear up to release an EP on the top of the year. So we have I think 4 songs done from that, 4 or 5 songs. I'm shooting for 6 if the mixing permits.
Nice. Well, dude, best of luck on that. And this has been amazing, as I've said like 50 times this weekend. And so will be Pilgrimage. So I'll see you in Franklin or Nashville. And there's a lot more music to be shared with the internet right now. What are you guys doing second today?
So our second song's called Stay a While. I don't have a whole lot to say. It might be in a Starbucks near you. All right, let's kick it. Pick it up. Come on and stay a while beneath the dawning night. Come on and stay a while, I'll be right by your side. Come on and stay a while and hold on while you can, my friend. Oh, won't you stay a while till we get home again? Look at all the life, the hoax, the men. Come on and look at all the frightened hesitants. Come on and peek behind the curtain while I flinch, my friend. Oh, won't you stay a while then make this home again? It goes. Come on, repeat the words I'm told. Come on and pacify beneath the dawning night. Come on and pass the time, I'll be right by your side. Come on and stay a while and hold on while I can, my friend. Oh, won't you stay a while till we get home again? It goes. Come on, repeat the words I'm told. Come on inside, but I can't afford the lightning, she cried. Oh no, I can't afford the lightning, and I've tried to see the gold in blue. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys, man. This sounds wonderful. And so I know that tune was released in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month back in January.
Yes.
Which is cool that as a society we can kind of agree that we can talk about this stuff a little bit more, certainly more than 30 or 40 years ago.
Absolutely.
And not pretend as though it's not happening and we're having difficult times. Can you talk a little bit about your experience that made you want to get involved with that awareness raising month?
Yeah, so there's a couple reasons. One of which is I suffer from depression and anxiety, have for years, and it took therapy and medication before I felt like I was comfortable with it. The other is I co-wrote it with my best friend Chris Bullard, and Chris is bipolar, and we went through a lot of experiences before he was properly diagnosed, where he'd have to be some pretty extreme stuff that I don't know if I want to get in the details without crossing it with him first, but it was hard and it was a little frightening, and there was moments where I was like, I might be losing my best friend I toured with for years. He and I went back to high school, and so we wrote that together, and we just thought, especially as he was coming in to own his own struggles and talk about it, we thought it was an appropriate time to release a song about that, and so that's how we got involved, and it timed out nicely.
Cool. Good, man. Well, thank you for doing it. I mean, I do too. I am a depressed person. I'm on medication for it right now, which I would have never considered telling the internet 2 years ago. Like, no chance at all. But it does seem like for whoever sees this, it just normalizes it a little bit, you know, and I don't know. I'm glad that we can do that. Thank you for raising the topic and sharing the music. And
yeah, it's a frightening thing to talk about.
Yeah. My
mom and dad are probably watching this, and this is them hearing about it for the first time. So, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. So, yeah.
I'll call my parents on their landline and tell them what YouTube and Facebook is, and then maybe they'll dial in. I'm not sure. Man, this is great. We're only at halftime right now. There's still two more.
Yeah,
what are you guys doing
more.
Third today?
So our third song will be our next single. It comes out on the 17th. It's a song called Carry Me, and it goes out to Robbie, because Robbie was the first person to hear this song. So, Carry Me, here we go. Should I kick it off?
You can kick it off.
All right, there's no count-in, so I'll kick it off. I'm not a tender-hearted man. I can't pretend to understand. My die was cast when I was born, on a boat in the middle of a river in a lightning storm. But I've been around the sun enough to know I'm wrong, enough to know I'm wrong, enough to know if I go to California, make believe I want you, make a new start, land a little part, maybe turn it all around. I don't wanna be the last one, tell you that it's all done, drink away the pain, hop another freight, maybe burn it to the ground. And if the smoke and ashes bring me to my knees, baby, would you carry me? Baby, won't you carry me? Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll meet you out there in the maze. Might be cold, but it's a quiet place. There's a silver lining in a pocket of gold, 'cause it ain't sentimental if you shiver when you make it home. When the desert makes a whirlwind loud enough to hear that song, you and I can sing along, you and I can sing. If I go to California, make believe I want you, make a new start, land a little part, maybe turn it all around. I don't wanna be the last one to tell you that it's all done, drink away the pain, hop another freight, maybe burn it to the ground. And if the smoke and ashes bring me to my knees, baby, would you carry me? Baby, won't you carry me? I'll be your light. Don't see the light, it'll be alright. Don't see the light, I'll be your light. Don't see the light, it'll be alright. Don't see the light, I'll be your light. Don't see the light, it'll be alright. Don't see the light, I'll be your light. Shine up for me. Don't see the light, don't see the light, don't see the light. If the smoke you carry me? Thank you. And thank you to the Gurgich Winery. Thank you, Paste. We are so stoked to be here. It's gorgeous. What a wonderful road trip.
Yeah, man, this is, I said this earlier in the previous session, and it still applies. This is perhaps my most favorite weekend of my entire life. It is certainly in the top 5, and we felt very welcome here, man. Thank you guys all for making this happen. And I also love that your frame of reference to make sure that you remembered Gurgich Hills with Jerry Gurgich from Parks and Rec. And literally everything I've overheard from you guys has been Peter Dinklage, Stanley Kubrick. I know personally from an offline conversation we had that you've got some serious logistical problems with the game of Quidditch from Harry Potter.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. This is really the most important reason we're here today. For us, not for all of you. So Harry Potter is now available for streaming on HBO. So I was watching the first one for the first time in years the other day. And it occurred to me, Quidditch is a flawed sport. And I'm just bummed about this. Nothing matters except for catching the golden snitch. Literally every other player can fuck off. Like, there's no point in anybody else except for whatever Harry Potter's character's role is. So I'm glad you brought that up, because it's been a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah, good, man. Well, I'm glad we were able to help you work through that one. And I mean, honestly, though, how big of there's just nonstop pop culture references from you guys. How important is it to be immersed in that popular culture, just in terms of your health and well-being and recreation and time to decompress away from music things and consume all of it, evidently?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I think it's important to be immersed in pop culture, but I do like what you said about time to decompress. That's so important. Like, one of my favorite ways to decompress is watching woodworking videos on YouTube, which is pretty far away from what I assume is pop culture, unless I'm really antiquated now. But it's so calming, especially when they get to the sanding and staining. Point is, I think that, going back to mental health, things you do through the day are stressful, whether you're doing something that you love or something that you loathe. And having that time to just zone and come back to yourself, however that is for you, super important to build that into your schedule.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, for me, this is all wrapped up in one, because this is stressful setting all this stuff up, and then it's absolutely pleasurable at the same time. We've got world-class cannabis on site, world-class wine, so we can decompress and recompress all at the same time. It's all just sort of wrapped up together, and I love it. I would rather be no other place.
Likewise.
Yeah. Man, so there's one final tune today. What are you guys going to do fourth?
So our last song's called Light Up the Way, and it goes like this. We were young, we would play soldiers, staying up late in a fortress we built out of branches and stones. And oh, then we got older, got lost in the falling sky, but you light the way home. You gave me all I need, and all that you asked of me is love, and love costs nothing at all. When I'd call, you'd answer so simply. Like a fog that rolls gently, you'd cover the noise as the sky greets the earth. And that night, right in the back way, like a flickering phase, you'd open the door, said, "Come in now, you're home." And you gave me all I need, and all that you asked of me. Yes, I know you light up the way. Thank you. We're Wax Owls. Check out our stuff on Spotify or whatever. Thank you so much, Pace, for having us.
Yeah, man. Thank you for doing it. We'll see you in Franklin.
See you in Franklin.
All right. Thanks, guys.